My name is Cynthia Davis. I am the Quality Assurance Evaluator at Camp Park's Reserve Forces Training Area, located in Dublin, California, with the 404th AFSB Army Field Support Brigade. Today, I will be discussing Performance Requirement Summary, better known as PRS, number 3. Maintain and operate the mechanical dishwashing machine. It is important to properly maintain and operate the mechanical dishwasher in order to prevent foodborne illness. Regulation references for PRS 3 can be found within the TB Med 530, AR 30-22, DAPAM 30-22, TM 4-41.11, and TM 41-11.12. PRS 3 has 13 standards. I will first go over the critical standards, 1 through 9. Please note, performance will be rated unsatisfactory if any one of the critical standards are deficient. First critical standard. Is this mechanical dishwasher assembled correctly? Check for proper assembly. Ware washing machines should be equipped with internal baffles, self-draining drain boards, baskets, internal heater, automatic dispensing detergents and sanitizer, and a flow pressure device. Next critical standard, number 2. Is dinnerware from previous meal cleaned no later than the scheduled start of the following meal? Make certain that trays, glasses, dinnerware, and serving utensils are clean, free of grease, food particles, and foreign matter. Ensure spoons, knives, forks, and dinnerware racks, etc., are clean prior to each meal and clean at the end of the day. Moving on to critical standard number 3. Is the appropriate personnel present to operate the dishwasher? Ensure the same person is not loading the dirty items into the dishwasher and unloading the clean items from the dishwasher without properly washing their hands between these tasks. Cross-contamination will result otherwise. Personnel must know how to operate and maintain the dishwasher according to the manufacturer's instructions. Mechanical cleaning and sanitizing of equipment, utensils, tableware, and flatware involve much more than simply pressing the on button of the dishwasher. The success of the mechanical cleaning and sanitizing operation depends on compliance with sanitary standards of practice. Up next, critical standard 4. Is dinnerware protected from cross-contamination? Keep garbage containers covered in the food preparation and ware washing areas when the facility is not operating. Machine wash and rinse tanks shall be equipped with baffles, curtains, and other means to minimize internal cross-contamination of the solution and wash and rinse tanks. Baffles and curtains shall be kept in good repair and replaced as needed. Check for vinyl coverings over clean dinnerware not in use to prevent cross-contamination. Moving on to critical standard 5. Is the hot water sanitizing rinse yielding a minimum contact temperature of 180 degrees Fahrenheit? In a mechanical operation, the temperature of fresh, hot water sanitizing rinse as it enters the manifold may not be more than 194 degrees Fahrenheit, or less than, for a stationary rack, single temperature machine, 165 degrees Fahrenheit, or for all other machines, 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let's talk about critical standard number 6. Are mechanical dishwashing cleaning products and descaling agent on hand and used to reduce accumulation of lime deposits on the dishwashing machine? Use detergents and sanitizers only according to the manufacturer's instructions. Contact preventive medicine personnel for additional information on sanitizer use and approval. Ensure the operating manuals Ensure the operating manual is on hand for the warewashing machine. Also, ensure cleaning products and descaling agents are available to clean dinnerware. Failure to use detergents or cleaners in accordance with the manufacturer's label instructions could create safety concerns for the employee and consumer. For example, employees could suffer chemical burns and chemical residues can find their way into the food if detergents or cleaners are used carelessly. Equipment or utensils may not be cleaned if inappropriate or insufficient amounts of cleaners or detergents are used. Critical standard number 7. Are thermometers and test kits on hand? A warewashing machine shall be equipped with a temperature measuring device that indicates the temperature of water. Water temperature is critical to sanitation and warewashing operations. This is particularly true if the sanitizer being used is hot water. The effectiveness of cleaners and chemical sanitizers is also determined by the temperature of the water used. A temperature measuring device is essential to monitor manual warewashing and ensure sanitation. Now, critical standard number 8. Is the dishwashing machine drained and cleaned? To include removal and cleaning of catch trays and curtains after each meal service. Ensure dishwashing machine is drained and cleaned after each meal service at the end of the dining facility operation. Ensure a manufacturer's manual is on hand for additional instructions. And our last critical standard, number 9. Are dishwashers maintaining customer flow rates? Check for sufficient sole tray drop-off area is available and attended to allow customers to drop off trays when exiting the facility. See that flatware is on hand at all times for diners. Check for placement of flatware at the end of the serving line. This will eliminate unnecessary walking and help prevent diners from taking more utensils than they need for the meal. Now let's get started on the other standards. Non-critical, 10 through 13. Note, inspection will be marked unsatisfactory if more than 2 of the other standards, non-critical, are found to be defective. Other standard, non-critical number 10. Are dinnerware and trays pre-scraped and rinsed prior to washing? Pre-scraped and rinsed soiled equipment, utensils, tableware, and flatware to remove excess food and soil. When necessary, soaking of the items to remove resistant food particles and soil, unless pre-wash cycle is part of the dishwashing operation. Arrangement of the placement of items on the rack, trays, baskets, or conveyors to prevent free draining of detergent wash and rinse waters. This will ensure that wash and rinse water will have contact with all food contact surfaces. Next, other standard non-critical, number 11. Are non-food contact surfaces and wash areas cleaned and sanitized? This includes floors, walls, storage carts, etc. after each meal period. Non-food contact surfaces and equipment shall be kept free of accumulation of dust, dirt, food, residue, and other debris. Other standard non-critical number 12. Is the Corps notified 100% upon occurrence when dishwasher is not operating properly? Facilities and equipment in need of repair should be reported to DPW and recorded. Maintenance Request Register, DA Form 2405, and maintain 100% accurate. To ensure properly cleaned and sanitized equipment and utensils, warewashing machines must be operated properly. The manufacturer affixes a data plate to the machine providing vital, detailed instructions about the proper operation of the machine, including wash, rinse, and sanitizing cycle times, and temperatures, which must be achieved. Adequate cleaning and sanitation of dishes and utensils using a ware-washing machine is directly dependent on exposure time during the wash, rinse, and sanitizing cycles. Failure to meet manufacturer and code requirements for cycle times could result in failure to clean and sanitize. Lastly, other standard non-critical number 13. Are single-use dinnerware items provided during power mechanical failures? Ensure single-use dinnerware items are provided during power and mechanical failures. A very important part of energy management that must not be overlooked is what to do during electrical blackouts, brownouts, gas shortages, or complete power failures. Immediately notify your command, food advisor, and the FPM in the event of an emergency. The energy outage or shortage may be installation-wide or may be limited to specific areas. The command food advisor and FPM will coordinate with the facility engineers to restore power or take additional actions if the outage or shortage will be extended time. Dining facility operations may have to be consolidated. Field kitchen equipment and operational rations may have to be used. Only when personnel are properly prepared will the facility continue to operate smoothly during such an emergency.